G'day you all, welcome back to another Ash applications video. In this video what I'll cover is just some hints and tips and techniques on how to store your Slouch Hat. So if you're not going to wear your Slouch Hat for a period of time, a month or so, what I recommend is to take the opportunity is to give it a clean and then prepare it for storage. So preparing it for storage, what you'll need is some leather conditioner, some methylated spirits, which I always keep in an atomizer and a handy spray bottle, and a nice soft cloth, microfiber cloth, to apply the leather balm. Then also like an old t-shirt or soft garment of some description. To make your life a hell of a lot easier too is to use a Slouch Hat pressing carrier, which we sell at our eBay store, and purpose designed for storing your Slouch Hats. Right, so like I said, if you're not going to wear your Slouch Hat for a while, it's always a good idea to give it a quick clean and then put it away for storage. So I've covered how to clean it in great detail in another video, and I'll put the link to that below. But we've already cleaned the Slouch Hat, so we're now going to prepare it for storage. So what I like to do is I get the leather conditioner, and in this case I'm going to use the Angelus leather balm, and that's actually a really good product, and I use it in my black shoe clean and polish kit, right, which will also sell as well. So everything you need to take care of your shoes through the 3 steps of conditioning and polishing and bring it up to a really good brush shine is in that kit, so check that one out. So the leather balm in that kit is used for all leather products, so I use it for not only the leather in the Slouch Hat, but also for the other leather products that I own, like leather coats, jackets, etc. Alright, so this is one of the most overlooked parts of your hat, is the actual leather sweat band inside. So give that a nice good coating of leather balm. So just apply that. And that'll soak up straight away. If you don't do that, the leather will eventually crack and become very, very hard, very stiff. And if you see, for example, the refurbishment of a Slouch Hat that we did, that very old hat that Benno gave us to restore, the leather band in that thing was just terribly stiff. Right, so that's the leather band done. The other part, and equally overlooked and not looked after as well as what they should be, is the actual leather strap. You'll often see it gets green, especially around the joint, the metal presses on the strap itself, and the actual strap will start to dry out and actually wither. Alright, so while you've got the time, take the time to apply the leather balm to it and keep it nice and soft. Doesn't take much to do. I also have another video there on actually how to clean your chin strap. It takes you into a lot of detail on that as well, so check that one out. So there's the leather parts of the strap done, and just tuck that back inside there. It's always good to tuck it back inside when you're storing it, so it doesn't get caught on anything going in and out, and also when you're ironing it, so it stays out of the way and doesn't turn into a burnt bit of animal product once the iron gets to it. So we're almost finished there. It's pretty simple. So you've done the leather, then grabbing the metho. So once we grab the metho, we just spray that onto the crown of the hat, just slightly. And the Metho is really good at hardening, stiffening up the crown, and then also spray a little light coat onto the actual brim. You don't have to go nuts on it because a little bit goes a long way, the hat's in good repair as it is. So what I do then is I let that soak in just a tad. You don't want to place it into the Slouch Hat press and carrier while it's wet, because what can happen is the Metho can actually get onto the wood and it'll stay there and it'll prevent the hat from drying out. So I always let the Metho dry. It doesn't take too long to dry with that little small amount there. Let it dry in, and then once it has dried, you place it into your Slouch Hat carrier, or if you're using the other method, if you don't have one of these, place it onto a flat hard surface with something flat and heavy all the way around the brim. Right, so we'll come back, we'll place it into storage in the Slouch Hat press and carrier once that is dried. Righto, so we're back. That didn't take long. It was probably about 20 minutes before it's relatively dry to touch. You can still see it's just got a little bit more to dry to soak in, but it's up to a good standard now where we can place it into the Slouch Hat carrier. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, these carriers are really good at their job. You can really wind in and place constant pressure onto the brim to make sure it stays completely and dead flat. So you're always going to look amazing when you pull this hat out from storage. Alright, so there we are, we've placed him in. And then we can just go and place him into our storage location, where you're going to put that in a cupboard or somewhere out of the way. Hang it up on the wall, whatever you've got. These are great for hanging up on the wall, showcase your Slouch Hat. And the last thing you do, if you are going to place it down in somewhere flat, like in the top of your cupboard or somewhere like that, is just place a soft garment over the top of it. And what that does is that prevents a lot of the dust from forming inside, especially inside the crevices of the crown, which is always a little bit more difficult to get out. Not impossible, but you know, you can make it easy on yourself just by placing that on top of it. And when you're ready to go, you just take that off, shake it off, and that thing's ready to go. So there you go. I hope that has helped you out. It's pretty simple to do, and then your Slouch Hat is definitely ready for you to move on to your next occasion. Alright, there you go. There's a couple of handy hints, tips for you. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for your time. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks very much. Bye.